My name is Ed Boon. I'm the team leader for Mortal Kombat Deception, and we're going to talk about the game today. Well, Mortal Kombat Deception is kind of like there was two goals that we had in the game. One was to, respond to the reactions that we had with Deadly Alliance, and also another one was to really deliver the unexpected. Our goal was really to surprise people, like when they saw, what's in this game, what's new in this game. Just hit them with, 3 or 4 massive things with the game. And that's, the main thing is kind of like our different modes of play, our vastly expanded single player experience. And, one of the most exciting things is the fact that the game is online for both Xbox and PS2. All the modes of the game, that are multiplayer are available online. All of this we're kind of delivering in one big package. That's why we're so excited about this game, that we've managed to pile so much stuff into this game just to kind of surprise people. It's like, look at all the stuff that they put in there. That was our goal, and I think we're pretty excited about how we've achieved it. I think fighting games in general, they've always tried to have like a single player experience beyond the arcade mode, at least the more recent ones have. And they've always tried to kind of tell a story, and the way that they tell a story is mainly through pictures. And they would print some text out, display some pictures, and say, this is why you're fighting this guy, and then they bring you to the fighting game. And that was kind of like they would progress you through a story by doing that. With Deadly Alliance, we really wanted to tell the story but have a little bit more of a visual presentation, and then we came up with this monk character, and he would walk and you would see the different landscapes passing him by, and then we would tell the story. With Deception, our goal was to give the player control of this thing and kind of let him run around the realms. Mortal Kombat has always been kind of known for the story behind it, the realms, the characters and stuff, and we really wanted to kind of give the player an experience that he could, kind of explore and wander. And that's where we decided to, kind of start with this character as a young kid. The obvious thing, we've always wanted the game to age, where we would have the character physically grow and get older, and everybody's like, well, what happens at the very end? So the obvious thing is, okay, your character is available to be played in the arcade game. And then everybody said, okay, well, what do you do after that? Then we started giving them, the special moves and all that you find. So that's really our main goal of that, was to give the player a storytelling experience, single player, that was as immersive as possible, and kind of give us a lot bigger of an avenue to tell a story. Well, when we knew we were going to be online when we first started the game, so we came up with a scheme to mask the inevitable latency that's in internet connections. And so we don't make any sort of dependency on the connection for you moving your character. So you'll be surprised when you're moving your character, it's the same responsiveness when you're online as when you are offline. So that experience, you'll be able to do all your kind of twitch things, your adjustments, and the latency is in the reaction, so it's a lot more masked in terms of the experience to the player. So the comments that we get when we have people play online is they go, I can't believe how much this feels like a local game when you're playing online. So we're really excited about that. And the whole matchup scheme is kind of with the GameSpy, it's you have rooms, you can chat, you can challenge people and create your own rooms with passwords and everything if you just want your friends to be in there. Or with Xbox, you can have just say OptiMatch, find me a match, find me somebody to play, and here are my rules. I want no death traps, or I want no fatalities, or this, that. And you kind of custom make your match, and then the game will go out and find you an opponent who wants to play that same way. So it's pretty cool in terms of how easy it is to find somebody to play at any hour of the day. One of the goals that we had with this game was, everything that we thought could have been improved with Deadly Alliance, we wanted to actively, address. And one of the things that, people love to do these big long combos, but people don't like to be caught in the big long combos. So we were thinking, well, how can we kind of still have the feature in there, but not make it so prominent of a feature in terms of the fighting game? And what we came up with was the whole idea of breakers, and that's basically we give each player 3 breakers per match, that they have to save, conserve, decide when they're going to use, and lets you break out of the combo and kind of regroup and rethink and position yourself, with the backgrounds and all that. And we found that it makes for a lot more of a dynamic fight. When we play Deadly Alliance and we play this game seems a lot more strategic and a lot more of unpredictable results. One of the things that we would feel when we were playing all the previous Mortal Kombat games is when you lose, basically that's it. You're just kind of like at the mercy of your opponent, if he's just going to uppercut you or do a fatality or whatever. And we always thought that it would be cool if, one of those it's not over till it's over type things. And then you kind of get the players to have the ability to kind of kill themselves before your opponent can kill you. And it's kind of like not giving them the satisfaction. So what it has become is when it says finish him, that's almost like, like shooting a gun saying starting a race. And when both players have to get their button combination in to either perform a fatality or to kill yourself, and it's just kind of like rubbing it in your opponent's face before even though the round is already over. So, we've put so much into Deception, and it's like when we started doing fatalities, we're expected to do fatalities. When we started doing, all of these, different fighting styles, we're expected to do fighting styles. And now with all of these different game modes, we're expected to be doing something kind of above and beyond the Call of Duty. And I guess it's a nice problem to have because, the games are doing really well, but it's really hard to kind of keep topping the previous version. And this time, the next game is going to be, it's going to be an uphill battle for sure. Mortal Kombat Deception is coming out October 4th for the Xbox and PS2. It's online for both systems and is also coming out for the GameCube in the first quarter of 2005.